Sloppy Joes, I just love them and I basically grew up on them, but the problem was they always came from ingredients in a pouch or a can, and I just hated that, so I decided to make up my own and do it my way, and they came out absolutely delicious, so let me show you how to do this. So we're going to start by adding about a tablespoon of oil to the bottom of a pan over medium-high heat, followed by half a chopped onion. Now I'm using white, but you can use yellow or red. And half a green bell pepper. Now I was going to use red, but I decided to go the traditional route and use green. So we are just going to stir and fry these until that onion becomes a little bit translucent and that bell pepper on the soft side. I don't know about you, but I know cooking has begun when that aroma of onion fills the air. Next up, in with about a pound of 80/20 ground beef. Of course, we'll use our handy dandy spoon and break this down a little bit. Then we shall just stir and fry this for about 4 minutes so it's not so much on the pinkish side. In with 3 cloves of fresh chopped garlic to keep those nasty ones away. And I mean the count. Of course, stir and saute this until that wonderful smell of garlic fills the air. There is nothing nicer than that aroma. Next up, in with 2 or 3 tablespoons of tomato paste because we want our sauce to have a little bit of body. Then my all-time secret, and I have never seen this done in Sloppy Joes before, 2 tablespoons of Old West Hickory barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness, that makes it so good. Give everything a stir around. Now you could have added all the ingredients this time, but I just wanted to get this shot to show you that beautiful color from the tomato paste and the barbecue sauce. Doesn't this look absolutely gorgeous, guys? I mean, this is going to be the supreme Sloppy Joe sandwich. Okay, now in with a tablespoon of brown sugar. You can use less if you like. A couple of tablespoons of the Worcestershire sauce just for that tarty tanginess. I just love this stuff. Half a cup of ketchup. I use French's, but you know, totally your call. A teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Absolutely optional, but so good. A hit of salt, about a teaspoon. Another teaspoon or 2 of fresh ground black pepper. Again, something totally optional, but I just like the heat, about half a teaspoon of pepper flakes. And last but not least, half a cup of beef broth. Now I saw somebody use beer once and that would work too. Now we'll give everything a stir and kind of a flip-flop until those flavors blend together so beautifully. And we'll just bring this to a boil and let it simmer away until you get that Sloppy Joe texture you want, whether it be really sloppy, not so sloppy, or not sloppy at all. This next part goes without saying. Throw your buns on a grill. Well, not your buns, but a bun. I'm using ciabatta rolls here, but you can use regular old hamburger buns too. Of course, give them a bit of soft melted butter. Onto a plate. Then spoon a heaping whack of that ever so delicious Sloppy Joe mixture over. Oh my goodness, doesn't this look incredible, guys? And it smells intoxicating. Of course, pop the top on. And when you bite into this, let me kind of describe what happens here. You get that seasoning, you get that absolute deliciousness of the hickory sauce. The sauce itself, oh my goodness, it is so good. Not to mention the heat, and oh, this has to be the best Sloppy Joe I think in the whole wide world, well, if not the universe. Simply a must-try. And as always, if you are hungry for more, subscribe.